Hello, folks. You have now been pulled into the Black Dimension, and I am your host, Roger. I want to talk to you a little bit about the film, The Lost City. The Lost City was a pretty good film. Okay, it was very interesting. It was starring Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum, who both did great jobs in their roles. And this movie was a little bit about a writer who happened to be writing romance novels that a lot of a female crowd kind of love. So she was clicking on all cylinders. But unfortunately, some tragedy happened in her life with her husband, and she kind of lost her mojo when it comes to writing films. Now, she had an editor that really was trying to push her work to the next level, and she was already big, and she already had a great following. And Channing Tatum played an interesting character. He was really just the model for her art, the artwork on the cover. So he was the model for the cover work. But when they did book tours, Channing Tatum would also attend the book tours. So due to her expertise, because um, it was what made the film interesting was the background of the characters in the film. Okay, film was definitely a good film, and I'm going. And for those who, if you do not know, we give a rating system where we rate things a buy, which means go out and get to the theater right away and get this one. You're definitely going to enjoy yourself. Bootleg means you can go to the theater and see it, or you can wait for this to come to a streaming service. You can. It's an enjoyable film, but you don't have to rush to see this right away. And then we have films that are bombs. And the bombs are the films that we don't even recommend you bother with these films because your life is truly better without these films being a part of it. Okay. And The Lost City was a great film that, well, let me not say great because I'm not going to rank it a buy. Okay. It is an enjoyable film, but I'm going to have to rank this film a bootleg. Sure, go out, see this film. You're going to enjoy the film when you do see it. Okay, or you can wait to catch it on a streaming service, or you can wait a little while. That's totally up to you. The film is enjoyable. It's not one of the greatest films ever or anything like that, but it is a very good, enjoyable film. And what made the film interesting was uh, Sandra Bullock played a character who had a background in archaeology, and because of her expertise, she kind of was translating certain things that supposedly leaded to a treasure. And there was actually Daniel Radcliffe who came in and played somewhat of a villain who noticed that she understood how to translate some of this language. So he basically came to a event for the book, her new book that was being released, that her and that Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum's character were attending, and he basically kind of kidnapped her, took her to an island, and he had something to prove to himself and his family, and he wanted to find this treasure. So it was an interesting trip of going to find the treasure. So there was a good um, a good story there to follow. And it was just interesting because now you have an author on an adventure because she was kidnapped, was trying to escape who she was kidnapped from. And then you have a model who just wanted to be significant, honestly, just wanted to be significant. He was just a model at the end of the day, but now he wants to be the man who comes and rescues and saves the day. So it definitely made for an interesting story. And if you watch the film, you're going to enjoy it. It's not something I would say you have to run out and watch right away. So that's why I'm going to give it the bootleg. If you go to the theater, I don't think you'll be disappointed. But if you waited to watch it on streaming services, again, you won't be disappointed. It's still a pretty cool movie. So I'm gonna leave it right there. I do think it's a good movie that you can enjoy, and if you got children, you can take them to enjoy this one as well. It was not like it was a bunch of curse or anything in the film. So it was interesting. So that is my take on The Lost City. Good movie. You ain't got to run and see it, but you will like it when you get to it. So I'm gonna leave it right there. And I'm gonna get on up out of here. So you have now been pulled into the black dimension. Good luck finding your way out. And I will see y'all next time around.